Hello and welcome back to another Code Rhetoric with Tam Talk, how to maximize your coding credential video. So on today's video, we're going to talk about creating or building your online course. You may say, well, Tam, I am not a credentialed coding instructor. Come here. There are people making courses on how to create face painting. They're not credentialed. So what are you waiting for? If that's your excuse, that's not a good excuse. So we're back. So yes, you don't have to be a credentialed coding instructor to create a course. Now, however, if your course is teaching them how to become a certified professional coder with the organizations such as AAPC or HEMA, of course you will have to be a credentialed instructor with those organizations. And look, I am an instructor through AAPC. So I can teach you how to become a medical coder, which I actually do have a course, online course for that. But I also have other online courses to teach you other things. Prime example, this one. So I have received several questions in regards to how do I set up a course? What platform should I use? How should I price a course? How should I market my course? I answer all that in my course. I created a course telling you how to build and sell your online coding course, right? So we're going to go with the same thing that we had in the other videos, and we talked about me with how to get away with surgical coding. I told you how I wrote the book, how I did public speaking on that topic. So we're going to create a course like that. In my course, I'm going to teach you, again, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you, then I'm going to tell you what I told you. So your tell you what I told you is actually going to be your quiz because you're going to test their knowledge. Now, keep in mind, we know that individuals learn in different formats. Some learn by seeing, some learn by doing, some learn by hearing or listening. So we're going to focus on the people who learn by doing. They hear it, they see it, but they want to put their hands on it. I'm a combination of all of these things, but I think I gear toward doing it. Let me test it to see if I can do it. If I can do it and I practice it, I then become an expert. So yeah, so I created a course for individuals, again, who want to learn how to create a course. Again, it is on my website, and I will also leave the link in the comments to teach you how to do that. But first thing first, we want to know, again, you want to have a purpose or a point or focus. What is the takeaway? Excuse me here. What is the takeaway for creating your course? What are they supposed to gain from that? Okay, in this case, they're going to learn how to dissect an operative report, right? So I'm going to show them the different steps, the techniques to how to get to the solution, how to successfully pass or dissect the operative report, how to pass. Of course, and how to pass the course, right? And so I'm going to teach them by sharing the knowledge. Then I'm going to share examples. Then I'm going to give them a case so they can apply the knowledge that I share with them. That's pretty much how you build an online course. Now, you can go very short, very to the point with it, or you can, be extravagant with it, hey, but that's why it's important to create an outline, because that outline is going to keep you on point. It's going to keep you focused. Now, medical coding is a practical industry. So my highest recommendation is that any content that you create will be practical, right? Especially online, because our minds are just like fish, right? By now, I'm sure you probably already clicked out of the video or your mind is somewhere else. But again, the focus is practicality. How can I teach them some practical tips on how to succeed at medical coding? I'm teaching you some practical tips on how to build an online course. Again, you don't have to be a credentialed coding instructor to teach an online coding course. Again, you can't teach them how to become a coder because you're not credentialed through, or perhaps you are credentialed through those particular organizations. But if you're not a credentialed instructor, you can create, again, a course based on your techniques that you've utilized and, go from there. Again, everyone learns differently. They just learn differently. So I may do it one way, another coder may do it another way, another coder may do it a different way. Each of us can create a course, because here's the thing: we may have different approaches, but we should, and we should come up with the same answer or the same code, right? If you heard that, I'm not sure if you heard the old adage: if you put at least 3 or 4 coders in the same room with the same scenario, same question, you're going to get at least 3 or 4 different answers, right? And not so much answers, but different approaches to how they came up with their answers. Some may start at the front of the book, some may start at the back, some may start in the middle, some may cut and paste, some may, whatever. All of us could create a course on our technique, on how we came up with the answer, or came up with the code for that particular scenario. So who are you? Why would you think that you're any different? If you're a credentialed coder and you have a technique of you practice and you code it and you are successful in creating your content or your selecting your codes, why not share that with the world and make some additional funds, right? Get on YouTube, create a YouTube tutorial, create a course, and that's where I come in, because one of the questions is, okay, now I have the idea and all that. Where can I host my course? And I'm glad you asked. I'm a partner with Alison Courses. Alison Courses recently launched their LMS, their learning management system, where you can actually build your course, your coding course, on AlisonCourses.com. And I'm going to leave a link for you so that you can get started. And it's free. Free 99. Free 99. But before you go to Alison, I need you to go to AbrahamMedicalCodingCoachLLC.com and purchase my course, where I'm teaching you from start to finish how to set up a course that's going to sell, right? How to set up a course that's going to sell. So Alison is helping you with one part of that project, is giving you the platform to host your course on for free. Again, that's AlisonCourses.com, and I will make sure to leave that link along with the link for learning how to build your course, your content online, so that you can then put it on AlisonCourses.com. So again, that is AlisonCourses.com, and I'll be sharing that link for you through my comments. But again, so far we have come up with at least 3 or 4 different streams of income by maximizing our coding certification. So you don't just have to code day-to-day code. You can, again, become a coding author, public speaker, or podcaster, now a course creator. Then we're going to move into some other stuff, but these are the basics, right, of maximizing on your certification. So so stay tuned for the next video on how to maximize your coding certification.